Hey guys, doing a quick little vid for the Urban Prepper. Same gentleman I did the EDC knife video for. He's up to, I think it's 400 subs right now, and decided to do another contest. And wasn't really planning on doing too many contests, but I thought it was an interesting contest. A few people had similar contests out there before, and we'll just get right to it. It's kind of a neat idea. What he's doing is he's looking for book ideas. Book ideas because he's getting one of the e-reader things. I'm not really big on the whole e-reader thing. Even somebody commented that I should get one for Wildland Fire if I'm traveling, but I don't know what it is about those. I'm just really not down with that. But of course, he's using as a sort of survival library, something he can store a ton of books for. So he's looking for ideas, and he's looking for survival books. I would say a really good survival book is, the old school Boy Scout handbook. This one's seen better days, but I'm sure there's a newer version out with a different cover now. That's always a good choice. I get a lot of these as gifts. This one I got as a gift. This one isn't too bad. This is made by National Geographic, and has a lot of pictures. Kind of goes over different areas as far as being stuck in the water, in the mountains, in the desert. So that was kind of neat, but it wasn't too great. BugOut, biggest waste of money I've ever seen. I don't know. The guy just kind of rambled on about speculative things that you might be able to do, and then he basically puts it down by area of things you should bug out to in certain areas. So if your area is this much of the book, then the rest of the book is just all the areas of the country you don't live in. So I don't know. It seemed like he did a lot of research. I didn't really get a whole lot out of the book. The How to Survive the End of the World as You Know It. Actually pretty impressed with his writing. I did enjoy the book. I think I maybe learned two things, and I suppose as long as you learn something, it's worth reading out of the book. Now certainly as I guess beginners or early preppers, that would be a good resource. But I think one of the things I remember learning that I didn't really ever contemplate was the fact that the average depth of a below ground gas tank at a gas station is 15 feet. So you need 15 feet of hose if you ever want to get to the bottom ones. That kind of thing, I don't think I ever bothered thinking through to research. Certainly plants of your area. I devote a whole separate book just to mushrooms, just because they're so specialized, and one of the things, if you don't know what you're doing, you could be in trouble. But he wants three categories, and he wants one for survival / prepping. And so for / prepping, I thought about doing, I've got access to these old school Encyclopedia Popular Mechanics, but I chose the Encyclopedia of Country Living. That's more of a prepping than survival, but I've got a lot of survival stuff in my head. That stuff's got more stuff. The other one was for bugging out, and this is sort of a survival guide, but I think this is a better survival guide than any of the sort of, even the SCS or SAS book is wonderful, but you can't pick that because he already did. So this one is John McPherson and Jerry McPherson, and they're very old school, very primitive, but these are guys that aren't hopping a plane at the end of the 10 days to go back to their New York house. These guys are experienced of living outside year-round and for very extended long periods of time. So very cool book if you're into that. But I did not choose that. I decided to go with the actual International Truck Manual for bugging out, bug-out vehicle, indispensable. So we've got the Country Living and the manual for the Scout. I could have picked a ton of books for my pleasure. The third one, whatever one you'd enjoy reading, and I decided to go with Walden. A classic I hadn't read in a very long time, and when I started looking through my library of stuff of recreational reading, I decided that I didn't have that one anymore. I don't know why, but I didn't, and I thought that would be an excellent choice for a bug out scenario. And yeah, those are my three choices then. You've got Truck Manual for bugging out, and Encyclopedia of Country Living, however you want to put that. Those are my three choices. I gave a few other examples, but these are the ones I'm sticking with, and we're under 5 minutes. How about that? Later.